All right, here we go. This is gonna be a quick one because it's just one thing. Here's the final Dragon Ball Z book. Yeah, and I'm so happy I got this. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. It's not gonna be long, but like, look at that color. Ooh. You know, we got Vegito on the back. Bam. Super Saiyan 3, of course. We got Super Boo. Fuck yeah. And yeah, man, I think Super Boo, like Boo is Chubby Boo is good. Like, people like Kid Boo is crazy. No, I think Kid Boo is crazy. Super Boo is like, damn, that motherfucker is smart as fuck. I'm like, man, I my favorite part about this is where they're fighting inside of Boo, which is like my like he's like he Super Boost, turns Gohan or Goku and Vegeta into like a gumball, man. Eats in his mouth and chew it there, and there's like fighting him. I'm like, oh my god, when I saw that, and I'm like, dude, that's the most coolest thing ever. It's like, dang, but Super Boo, man. To be honest, I think Super Boo is one of the most craziest characters ever, and I just love Super Boo, Just like, bam, just like, look at that. Ooh, look at that, so beautiful. Super Boo, man, is like awesome. Famous part, obviously one of the most famous parts has to be, fucking ultimate, Gohan versus Super Boo. Man, that is like, especially when it was like, it's like, you come here, it's like, nah, man, I'm here to kill you. It's just like, that hits fucking hard. Like, the Boo Saga, I know a lot of people don't like the Boo Saga, but I'm like, please, the Boo Saga is probably one of the best things ever. That's my favorite. It's not really, it's one of my favorites, but the more I'm reading it, that I have, my wife loves Boo, my daughter loves Boo, Gotenks and Trunks and all that stuff, and Videl, and I'm like, that's all part of the Boo Saga. So I'm like, man, it's one of those things, but that people just love. But I'm like, look at how beautiful this is. And then, so many amazing fights, man. We got Shinhan in the back right there. So good. Just so many classic. What I was talking about. Yeah. Bam. Yeah, look at it. Threw him into a gumball. Here it is. Where is it? Look, makes him into a gumball. It starts beating him up. It's like, dang, man, this is one of the most coolest things ever. It's like, there's so much here, so much amazing stuff going on here. Yes, there was a bad moment that, yes, Goku could have saved his kids, but also, I'm gonna tell you something. Vegeta could have also saved his son too. Why didn't Vegeta save his son? No one gonna talk about why he didn't save his son? No, he left him too. What did they take? They took Mr. Saiyan and Dende. Why didn't he take Gotenks or Trunks? He could have took that. Yeah, he could have took Trunks, but no, he didn't either. So people are like, why didn't he take his son? He took Mr. Satan and Dende. Think about it. So am I wrong for that? People are like, oh no. He took the thing. You have to realize that I'm pretty sure that maybe the creator couldn't figure it out. But I'm like, I like towards the end. I swear, I think that's the smartest thing. Because if you read it and you watch, especially if you watch the show and you understand it, you're just like, it makes more sense. I'm like towards the finale, especially especially when they're trying to get the Dragon Balls and they're trying to make the wish and help all the citizens, to help out the whole world, because if it wasn't for Mr. Satan, I don't know how that fight would have ended. Maybe they would have, maybe somehow Goku could have defeated. Probably there was another way, but I'm like, nah, Mr. Satan. People are like, as much as like, throughout the whole thing, nah, Mr. Satan, man, that motherfucker. He's the true hero of that. Yes, he might have cocked his way through the Cell Saga, but he did help. Especially he did help. And think about it, he was friends with Boo. He was the only one that had a friend. Because if it wasn't for that, Super Boo kept stopping him. He's the only one. He's the only person that he didn't kill. If you think about it, everybody else he could not because the embodiment of Boo, the Big Boo is in there. Majin Buu. We're just gonna call him Majin Buu. So yeah. But yeah, if it wasn't for him, especially see, oh, speaking like that's right there, where they're telling him no, and they're battling out. It's just like, no. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody, like throughout, people were like, oh no, Mr. Satan helped. Everybody helped. Everybody helped to defeat the world. It wasn't, oh, Goku did it. It's because people are like, oh, like Goku wants to fight the most powerful people. I'm not making shit about him, but he wants to fight the most powerful people. But some of them, he needs help. He can't beat all these, but there are very more powerful people. But for some reason, the true team, he just wants to have a good challenge, which is true. Not all the time he's gonna win, and it's 100% true. But he continues on and he does fight. So yeah. And like I said, I'm rambling on about this, but it's one of the most beautifulest things. And then obviously we got one of the greatest endings ever. Spirit Bomb, trying to help everybody out, give their power or their chi, their energy, so he can make the Spirit Bomb to destroy the world. And yeah, they are cheering for Haruka. Like I said, they're cheering for him. But I'm like, yeah, it's one of the greatest things ever. It's just like, bam, it is good. And then we got obviously, the ending 10 years later. All of them are all older. We got all of them all old. I'm trying to figure out how old is Roshi, man, because he old, man. Like, look at him. We got Oob right there. Bam, we got Oob. We got Pan. Older Gotenks. We got Trunks. I got all these really good people. But yeah, no, thinking about this battle, especially that, like the battle and all that stuff. And it's just like, this is a memory. Look at that from way back in the beginning, where it starts. Great memory of, all the way back from the first book, all the way back to original Dragon Ball. It's just like, damn, it's so good. Boo flies away, da-da-da. Oob and him, do the epic battle. They fly away. Such a beautiful moment. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy. And yeah, and of course, I love this at the ending of it. It's like, look at that. That's the best part about this. And even the author is like, thank you for, sticking this right to the end. It's just like, man. So, yeah. So we finally finished Dragon Ball Z. And man, oh man, is it one of the greatest things ever. And I'm happy about that. Like I said, I'm pretty much done. We're going to be working on a certain point to the Super. Because I have the certain thing. I said, I'm only going to go out to the Tournament of Power. And I know that you should continuing on. I'm like, I should, but maybe. I'll tell you what, if people like this, I will continue on. If people still like me doing these videos, I will continue on. But I know my goal of where I'm going to stop. So, if you enjoy this and you want me to keep going, buying more Dragon Ball stuff, but I know where I'm going to stop. So, if you guys want and say, like, I should keep going, then I'll keep going. But I know my heart where I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go full crazy, but if people want more Dragon Ball stuff, maybe a little bit. I'll tell you what, I'll continue the Super. That's my goal. If people want me to do, people still like these videos of the Dragon Ball, yeah, because I'm almost done. Remember, I'm almost done. But I will continue on with Super. If people still want me to keep doing these. If not, I'm done. I wrap this series up, and I'm gonna move on to the next one because after this one, I'm gonna move into One Piece, which yeah, that's what I'm working on next. But thank you guys for watching. Let's put this, in the shelf, and then yeah. So that's my goal for today. All the supers fell because I have Broly and I left them right there. All right. Last book. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. All the memories. Yeah, and then we're working on this. So, yeah, that's the goal. If you want me to continue doing, let me know. Give me a like, thumbs up, all that stuff. This is if you want me to keep doing. If not, it's okay. Thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, I will be soon. We'll be finishing up soon. So, have a good day. Bye.